Right. Here we go. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and right now, Siakam is in rhythm. Siakam's got 7 early points. Cat pops a deep 3, and it's just not there. Siakam gets bumped, and it's going to be a foul here on Josh Hart. Right now, Indiana's off to a good start, specifically Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam did not perform well in Game 1. He's come out of here early on. He's gotten a bit aggressive. He's looking for his shot actively, and he's getting to his spots. Early on, he's playing well. Siakam's got 11 points. He has scored all 11 points. And he just got fouled, but they didn't call it. Siakam has scored every point for the Pacers so far in this game. Josh Hart misses the shot. Rebound goes to Nembhard. What's going on? If the Knicks lose this, maybe the quickest conference finals in both sides in NBA history. You know, we said that. Nice 3 by Nesmith. You know, we said that. We said that when we had a situation in 2023 where both the Heat and the Nuggets were up 3-0. And then, you know, Nuggets swept. Heat went to 7 with the Celtics. So you never know. I wouldn't count the Knicks out just yet. Anunoby missed. The ball goes out of bounds off of the Knicks. It looks like it was off of Josh Hart, and it's going to be Pacers ball. Right now, the Pacers are playing really well to start off this game. Nesmith, again, he's still on fire. First three-point attempt for him, and he hits. Nembhard with the ball. Pacers up 14-6. The Knicks themselves have got to get themselves organized, excuse me. Because right now, Siakam's going to work one-on-one with Josh Hart. Siakam is in rhythm, but he misses the shot here. Rebound goes to Hart. So we got an early advantage here for the Pacers. Knicks got to fight back. Down by 8 early on in the first quarter. 6:40 left to go here in the first. Brunson pulls up for 3. He puts it in. Jalen Brunson hits the 3. 14-9 game. Indiana playoffs have been a movie. It's been an amazing movie. I haven't had this much fun, or I haven't been this entertained by a basketball team since my 2023 Heat. Miles Turner for 3 misses, but the rebound goes all the way out to Halliburton. Halliburton gets to the Nembhard. Nembhard's going to drive. Nembhard's going to spin. Nembhard's going to put the shot up. Nembhard's going to hit. 16-9 advantage here for the Pacers. What's going on, Jack? Hope you're enjoying your day, my mans. We're just watching Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. If the Knicks lose this series, fire the coach. You know, that's an interesting premise. Siakam knocks the ball out of Anunoby's hands. It's going to stay with the Knicks, and the first time out of the game is here. That is actually a very interesting point. We've had conversations for years now about how Tom Thibodeau chooses to run his team. He'll play 7 players. He'll play just his starters 40-plus minutes. He'll stick to these ways. You know, we've talked about this for a while, and we've discussed whether or not you can legitimately win a championship with that type of style. Do you just stick? Do you continue to just stick with a coach that's constantly running his guys down, and they're just, by the time you get to the playoffs and you're playing these playoff games, they're just worn out and it could lead to injuries at times? Do you stick with a guy that has that level of philosophy, or do you look somewhere else? The Knicks have been revived since Tom Thibodeau's been the coach. They're back to looking great, and they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is the best season under Tom Thibodeau in his career with the Knicks, right? In his coaching career with the Knicks. Hell, this is the best the Knicks have looked since 1999. If they lose this series, do you think that would be enough for them to sit back and say, let's move off of Thibodeau? Because I don't think anyone had looked at the Knicks and said, this is a team that's going to go win a championship. So if they get to the conference finals here, which is something they haven't been to since 1999, it feels like even if they were to lose this series, which we'll see what happens, but even if they were to lose this series, do you sit back and say, we got to move off of Tom Thibodeau? We got to look to move off of him. I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer that the Knicks are going to come up with. Because who do you go to? They lose this one. Who do you go to replace Tom Thibodeau? I don't know if you're ever going to win with him as a coach. I mean, win a championship with him as a coach, but he's still a pretty damn good coach. What's going on, Sam? What's up? Keeping it real. I got to watch Wolves Thunder last night. Thankfully, I could watch both series. I saw that yesterday. I wasn't able to stream it, but I saw it, and I'm glad I didn't stream it. The Thunder are just going to win that series, man. They're too good. The Timberwolves have showcased that they can hang with the Thunder, but they can't go the distance. And if you can't go the distance, you're just going to be beat. There's nothing you can do. If the big three show up the way they showed up in that game, it's over. Chet and J-Dub. through 2 games in this Western Conference Finals series, have shown up. They showed up in both games, and that's why they're sitting here with 2 wins, alongside SGA, who put up arguably his best performance of the entire postseason. He hoisted up that MVP trophy yesterday, and he delivered like an MVP. I just don't see what you can do in this situation if you're the Timberwolves. Because Julius Randle, if he's going to pull a disappearing act here in the conference finals, what are you going to do? Which, again, I'm not going to get on Randle's case for game 2 because that was actually the worst game he had all postseason. Julius Randle's been one of the best players for them, and he's been consistently playing at a high level this postseason for the Timberwolves. So I'm not going to get too much on Julius Randle's case, though he was horrible in game 2. But this is an issue. This is a legitimate issue. What do you do with Rudy Gobert? They can't play him. He's unplayable. They can't play Rudy Gobert. What do you do? I think this is a time for the Timberwolves to really reevaluate this team. If they get swept, hell, if they just lose this series, I think you actively have to move off of Rudy Gobert, no matter what, because you're not going to win with him on this team. You can't have your center be unplayable in playoff series. There's nothing you could have done. You can't have your what's it called? You can't have your starting center be unplayable in playoff games. I'm sorry, but Jokic should have won MVP. He had a historically great season for a center. I mean, SGA did have a historically great season as well. And the Thunder won, 68 games? Listen, I get why. It's the same conversation people had with Lamar having a historical season, but Josh Allen got the MVP. SGA was the best player on the best team who won 68 games. He was the primary reason they won 68 games. He played 76 games this year. Of the 76 games he started in, they won 63 of them. They were still a great team because they're actually 5-1 without him. But he was the primary reason in a lot of these games that they won. He was one of the clutchest players this year. So again, SGA definitely deserves it for being consistently great and clutch and Nemhard with a 3. Beautiful. Incredibly great, incredibly clutch, and being the primary reason for them winning as many games as they did. SGA absolutely deserved it. Jokic had an amazing year. Absolutely. Amazing statistical year. He did great. And he definitely deserves a case. But I felt like SGA being able to perform on that high of a level and being the primary reason why his team's winning consistently, just like Jokic, I feel that's enough. 68 wins. I'm sorry. I'm leaning towards SGA. I felt that he should have won. I thought Jokic had a great case, but I felt he should have won. SGA had a great case to win MVP, and he did. This is like the whole Lamar and Allen situation. Allen had a great case for winning MVP, and he did. But Lamar had a statistically historic year. It is what it is, man. Knicks are down 10 early on here, and Jalen Brunson's going to drive mid-range, puts up the shot, and it's good. 19-11 here. Who should they get to replace Gobert? That's where you're going to have to start looking in the market because they're going to need a center. You're going to have to look to trade with somebody. I don't even know who's offensive foul here. Bryant got caught. Offensive foul. Turnover here for the Pacers. Thunder got farted in the Nuggets, and I agree, SGA deserved it. Well, it kind of felt similar to how we talked about the, obviously the votes were already in, but, the whole SGA Jokic thing, it was the same thing with the Lamar and Allen thing, where it's like, okay, the winner of this playoff game, but the divisional round game between, that's offensive foul. You clearly saw that Jalen Brunson leaned in for the contact. You got caught that time. You do that too much. You got caught that time, offensive foul on Jalen Brunson. But yeah, it was the same situation where it's like, oh yeah, the winner of this division round matchup and the guy that goes to the AFC title game deserves MVP. Josh Allen, the Bills won, he gets MVP. The winner of this second round matchup between Jokic and SGA should win MVP. SGA and the Thunder go to the Western Conference Finals, he wins MVP. Obviously, the votes were in, but a lot of people were trying to say that. But, it kind of just worked out that way. The guy that won MVP that year went farther. So, I think it works out in that situation. 19-11 game here. Bryant with the ball. Trying to get it to Halliburton before he loses it. Halliburton gets the ball. Halliburton has not taken a shot yet. He takes his first shot. He misses. Brunson with the rebound. Coming up the court. Oh, Nemhard was on the ground. He gets it to McBride. McBride for 3. He puts it in. 19-14 game. The Knicks are now down by 5. 4:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Nembhard with the ball, trying to dance on Brunson. He gets some space, mid-range, up. It's no good. Rebound goes to McBride. McBride takes it to Brunson. Brunson drives, gets to the basket, puts up a shot and gets fouled. Oh, he flailed for that one. Oh, he doesn't get the foul? They didn't call the foul. I think the refs were told something. They would have usually called that as a foul. I'm surprised they didn't call that foul. I thought they just blew the whistle. But no, they did not. They did not blow the whistle. What kind of buffoonery did Brunson just throw up? Dude, man, Brunson has been constantly flailing around and foul baiting the entire time. But at the same time, it makes sense. He's a small player. You're going up against a lot of taller guys. They're being physical with you. This is what you got to do to make sure you can stay in it. I'm not even mad at him doing it, but But again, I understand the frustration people have when they see Brunson do this, when they see SGA do it. It can be annoying. It can be absolutely annoying. It can be frustrating because you don't want to constantly see this man flailing around. With Brunson, every time someone makes contact with Brunson, I swear he looks like he's getting shot. Every time they make contact with him, he jerks his head back around like he just got shot. Like, come on, man. I shouldn't have done that. YouTube's about to take me down. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, YouTube, I'm sorry. Please don't take me down, please. But yeah, if the Thunder win it all, I could see the Wolves making a trade in the summer for Isaiah Hartenstein, possibly. I don't know if the Thunder are going to be willing to accept that, but they could. They could make a potential. I don't know. I mean, it depends on what are they going to get. What are they going to get? You're going to have to give up some draft picks there because Sam Presti is looking to continue this. The Thunder win the championship. This could be the beginning of a dynasty because they still got plenty. They've got plenty of draft picks. They went in with this young team. They can add even more talent with those draft picks or use those draft picks in the trade package to get some more talent to OKC. They win. This could be the start of something special in OKC. Sam Presti can finally be rewarded because he's put together 2 generations of great teams, great trios. Rudy Gobert to OKC. Why would the Thunder want that? That does not help their case. Unless you're going to sit back and say he's straight up just going to be there to be a rim protector / rebounder. And would they be using him at times because he wouldn't be starting for them? Is he going to be a bench player? You can't have Rudy Gobert as your starter. You cannot have Rudy Gobert as your starter. He does not work as your starter because, again, in these playoff games, you clearly see he just can't do it. You'll watch him in these playoff games, and he just can't be on the court. He can't be on the court. You cannot have him on the court. I'm telling you this for a fact. You cannot have him on the court. Do you think the NBA will come to Baltimore in the near future? I don't know. It's up to the league. Anthony Davis is worse. He be acting like he got hit by the DC sniper. The problem is Anthony Davis is constantly hurt. Though last few years prior to this year, he's actually done a relatively good job of staying healthy. But with Anthony Davis, he's constantly getting nicked up and hurt that I don't even know if he's acting. Like, with the amount of times he'll be going down and all of a sudden he's hurt and everyone's like, oh, here we go. And then he just misses a week. I don't know if that dude's acting. I just think his pain, he's unlucky, and a lot of these injuries just happen with him. Embiid should have never won his MVP. I mean, again, statistically, he deserved it from a statistical standpoint. But again, I understood why Jokic probably should have won it. It is what it is. He was practically crying for that MVP, and he got it. So, good on him. He wanted the MVP, and he got it. (19-14) game here. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 19-14. Pacers up by 5. Halliburton with the ball, looking to get his first basket of the game, being guarded by Bridges. He's looking for some space. He gets it to Nembhard. Nembhard being guarded by McBride. He gets past McBride. He's going to put up a mid-range jump shot. It's going to be an air ball. Turnover here. Knicks ball. Nembhard's trying a bit too much to try to get these one-on-one matchups. Nembhard, ain't the time to be looking for that. I'm surprised Siakam is still on the bench. He had a great start to this first quarter. You got to look for Halliburton to get a little bit more aggressive. But again, with the Pacers, it's always someone else. You never know what's going to happen on a night-to-night basis. Brunson for 3. He puts it in. Jalen Brunson hits another 3. It's a 2-point game. Indiana up by 2. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton being guarded by Bridges. Halliburton gets it to Nembhard. Nembhard to Toppin. Toppin back to Halliburton. Halliburton pops the 3 and he misses. Toppin can't get the rebound. It goes to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Knicks looking to tie or take the lead. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges to OG. OG gets nearly he gets blocked, but he gets it back. Now they're gonna get it to McBride. McBride mid-range to tie the game. He hits it. We're tied at 19 all. 19 all with 2:40 left to go. The Knicks on a 10-0 run right now. Pacers trying to get something going. Toppin with the ball. Toppin trying to get it to someone. Gets it to Halliburton. Halliburton being guarded by Brunson. Oh, he tries to get it to the corner. And OG knocked it out of bounds. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Knicks on a run right now, a heavily needed run. And here comes Siakam. Here comes Nesmith. And here comes geez, man, my mind's going blind. My mind's going blind. My mind's going blank right now. TK McConnell, thank you. Thank you, mind. Thank you, brain. McConnell, Nesmith, and Siakam are all in. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Siakam fakes the 3. He gets fouled, puts it up, and he's going to the free throw line. OG Anunoby fouls him, and he's going to the free throw line. Do you think the Phoenix Suns hired an assistant from one of these Final Four teams? They got to get somebody. They're going to look into it. You know, a lot of the assistants, you know, you're always looking to get a new opportunity at a job. And if you can get one of these spots, it'd be fantastic. So we'll see. Looking back at it, you think KD made the right choice going to Golden State? He got 2 rings, whereas a lot of these players only have 1 or no rings. Westbrook, Harden, and Embiid. Well, none of the guys you named have a ring, but did he make the right choice? Well, career-wise, you know, in terms of him winning a championship, absolutely. If you looked at how his career has gone, prior to Golden State, didn't win a championship. Went to an NBA Finals, lost, didn't win a championship. Had a chance to beat that Warriors team up 3-1 alongside Westbrook, and him and Westbrook collectively failed the team and lost. KD was not great in that series. In games 5, 6, and 7, he was awful. Go look at the numbers. But, yeah, prior to that, didn't win a championship. Since he's left Golden State, hasn't won. He failed. His super team failed with the Nets. Didn't work out. Came to Phoenix. Hasn't worked out. Like, nothing's worked out for KD since he's left Brooklyn. So, in terms of career-wise, in terms of winning a championship, yes, Brunson for 3. He can't hit it this time. McConnell nearly had it, but it's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks. So, yeah. By the way, Siakam made all 3 free throws. But, yeah, in terms of winning a championship and having it on his resume, he made the right choice. But in terms of his legacy, KD's legacy looks far worse because of the decisions he made. So you were trying to compete with LeBron to be that guy. Listen, KD's still an all-time great player, one of the greatest players we've ever seen, arguably the greatest, not arguably, he is the greatest 7-foot shooter in the history of the game. He's the greatest 7-foot shooter we've ever seen. No one's going to match that. We know that for sure. He's one of the greatest players of all time, one of the all-time greats, a complete legend. We know that. But KD's legacy is going to be heavily impacted by the decision to go to Golden State. And the fact that he didn't win before or after Golden State is going to be a huge thing because you didn't win as the guy. You went to a team that already won. Look at the defense by OG Anunoby with the steal. And he's going to make the dunk. It's going to be a 1-point game. Great defense here by the Knicks. Great defense. So, yeah, I think in terms of his legacy, it was the wrong decision. In terms of his career, it was the right because he's not going to retire ringless. He's a 2-time champion and a 2-time Finals MVP, as well as a NBA MVP because he's got 1 MVP and he's got 2 Finals MVP. So, overall, for his overall career, he made the right choice. For his legacy, it's going to be impacted heavily because he made that decision. And the fact that he hasn't won outside of Golden State is going to be a conversation that people will have for quite some time. Anunoby, mid-range, no good. Mitchell Robinson gets fouled by Bryant. Mitchell Robinson has been such a positive for the Knicks. I mean, I think his plus or minus is like, what, plus 30? He's been such a positive. When he's out there, he helps them win. When he's out there, he helps them win tremendously. He helps them win tremendously when he's out there. Knicks fighting today. Bridges driving. He got fouled. And he's going to the line. He absolutely got fouled there. Pacers fouled him there. They had a foul to give, but now, well, they had a foul to give, used it, and then just committed another foul. So now Bridges gets to go to the line. Besides, that was a shooting foul, so he was going to the line no matter what. And the Knicks, with 46 seconds left, have a chance to take the lead here. If Bridges can make both free throws. Bridges' first free throw is good. Bridges missed the second free throw, but OG got the rebound. And Brunson's gonna try to take the lead. He misses. Robinson gets the offensive rebound. Once again, Mitchell Robinson's been such a benefit for the Knicks. Brunson lobs it to OG. The Knicks take the lead. The Knicks take the lead. 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and the Knicks have the lead. TJ McConnell with the ball here. 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. He's going to get it to Siakam. Siakam, jab steps. Siakam's going to drive. He's going to spin. He's going to step back. He's going to put up the mid-range shot, and it's good. And Siakam with 16 points in the first quarter. He ties the game. 10 seconds left. Here comes Brunson. Brunson drives. Brunson puts up the shot. Brunson misses. Mitchell Robinson puts it in with 3.3 seconds left. McConnell, half-court shot for three. Almost makes it no good. And the Knicks are going to end the first quarter with a 2-point lead. They went on a run. They went on a run. They went on a run to regain the lead. They were down by as much as 10. Outside from the Cowboys and Chiefs fans, who's worse, Eagles or Knicks? Eagles. Well, actually, no, Knicks, because Knicks fans, even when they're not doing anything, Knicks fans run their mouth. At least with the Eagles don't run their mouth and go as chaotic as Knicks. The Knicks won a second round series and nearly tore up New York City. If they win a championship, that whole city is going to be gone. They're setting everything on fire. So I'm going to say Knicks fans are worse, bro. The way they talk, Knicks fans talk like they're Cowboy fans. Knicks talk like Cowboy fans, where they just act like they're just this team. Anytime the Knicks do anything relevant, oh man, with that team and all this other stuff, it's NYC versus the world and all this other nonsense. If they win a playoff series and all of a sudden they're acting like they won the NBA championship. Knicks fans are worse than Philly fans. Sorry, than Eagles fans. Knicks fans are worse than Eagles fans. Philly fans in general are terrible. They're just as bad as Knicks fans. But yeah, Eagles fans, they're not propping up like regular season wins and division wins like it's championships. They don't do that. But they are annoying, you know. I would say Knicks. Yeah, legacy, he needed to go to DC. John Wall in 2017 was the best point guard in the East. And when saying that year, Real was balling, KD was the missing piece. Wall, Beal, and KD versus Kyrie, Brown, and Love. It would have been interesting, but KD wanted to go to Golden State, and then years later he joined up with Kyrie. I just got a Lamar Jackson Funko Pop because the store where I get my Funkos and movies just shut down a few months ago, and they gave me an LJ8 Funko Pop and a few movies for free. That's cool. That's cool. Eagles won twice in just the last decade. Yeah, they won in 2017 and then they won last year. And they've been to three Super Bowls. Three Super Bowls since Andy Reid left, and they finally beat them in one. Rings, oh sorry, Wizards fans still talk about it to this day. They always needed one more piece to get them over the hump, and Katie was that missing piece. Instead, Katie took the weight route. Yeah, rings have weight, 24K, 32K, etc. Katie's rings weigh less than Olajuwon or Kobe's, etc. because of how he got them. They still count, just count less than that matters. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, he's got his that's all he I mean, he got his rings. His career is going to look better, but his legacy is heavily impacted by the decision to do what he did. All right, the Pacers made one field goal in the final 5 minutes of the first quarter. That allowed they had a 10-point lead, and they let the Knicks go on a run, and now they're down by two to start off the second quarter here. I should go get some water. And Tom Thibodeau is going to decide to waste his challenge early on in the second quarter. You better be 100% sure that that went off the other guy. I'm just saying. Looks like they're going to win it. We'll see. Oh, yeah, this is perfect time for me to go get some water. Oh, that's just the rain. I didn't know it was raining. Yeah, it's gonna be another night. We can already skip it. One of them. All right. All right, here we go. That. Oh, that's a successful challenge. That's off of Matherin. Knicks ball. Look at Mitchell Robinson making an impact in this game. That's a successful challenge for the Knicks. It was clear. So here we go. Knicks with the ball, up by 2. Cat has to be aggressive. Cat loses the ball, gets it back, and then finds Cameron Payne, who just got in the game, who shoots the 3, misses, and it gets rebounded by the Pacers. Meanwhile, TJ McConnell just drives right to the basket, passes it back out. Matherin gets fouled. He puts the shot up. He's going to the free throw line. Hate the Rams, but I like Lamar. Don't know why people hate him. It's more, most of the, pretty much all the hate for Lamar just comes on the field. I don't think there's anyone that hates him off the field. They're not going to call this a shooting foul. They're going to say he was on the ground. Okay. McConnell just going to drive on Cat, gets right past him and puts the shot up, and it's good. TJ McConnell just ties the game up at 26 all. He seems like a very kind person in real life, and I'm a Steelers fan. Lamar's a nice guy. He doesn't deserve the hate. Pretty much all the hate and criticism Lamar gets is just for the on-the-field stuff. Anyone else is saying anything about him off the field, usually it's a lot of nasty comments. It's the way he speaks, the way he dresses, his appearance, things like that, which is just horrible people being horrible people. There's nothing you can do about that. You can't change people from being horrible. If they want to be horrible individuals, they can. But most, if not all, the hate for Lamar is just on-the-field stuff, which it is what it is when it comes to that. Bridges misses the jumper. No, he misses the floater. And Nesmith gets the rebound. Now Nesmith's coming down the court. Gets to McConnell. McConnell gets through 2 defenders. Puts up the shot. And it's no good. Rebound goes to Robinson. McBride with the ball. Being guarded by Matherin. He gets to Cat. Cat drives. Cat puts up the... Oh, never mind. He throws it behind him to Cameron Payne. Payne drives. He's fouled, but they don't call it. And now Siakam's got an open lane to put up the layup, and it's good. Pacers regain the lead. What's going on, Darth? Refs letting them play this game. First game felt like ref ball. They're letting them be a little bit more physical here. Whoever wins a championship better keep LeBron James away from your team. He will ruin it and get rid of young players. He don't like young players in his team. I don't think if the Thunder win, why would they bring in LeBron? Also, LeBron's not leaving LA. LeBron has no interest in leaving Los Angeles. So no one's bringing him in. Cat getting physical, goes to the basket, hits it, and the foul. So he's going to the line for the 3-point play. Cat makes the free throw and gives the lead right back to the Knicks. 29-28. 9:50 left to go in the first half. McConnell's driving. He's on Cat. That's a mismatch there. In terms of being able to get past him. He looks for Siakam. Siakam pulls the 3. He doesn't get it. The rebound goes to the Pacers, but it's thrown right away for the turnover. Nice steal by Bridges. Bridges gets to the Payne. Payne gets to the Cat. Cat driving on Nesmith. Being aggressive. Puts up a shot, and it's good. Karl-Anthony Towns getting aggressive here in the second quarter. They need him to be more aggressive. Spin boom by McConnell. McConnell loses the ball. It goes right back to the Pacers, though. Now Siakam's going to try to drive. But he's going to pull it right back out. Now he's going to try to drive again, this time on Cat. But he nearly loses the ball. Now the shot clock's going down. Siakam's got to make a choice. He puts up the mid-range shot. He's fouled, and he makes the shot. So it's going to be a 3-point play. And Siakam's going to the line to potentially tie the game. Siakam right now is balling. This might be 18 points for him. Maybe 19. I don't know. Siakam is showing up and balling and keeping the Pacers alive in this first half. Nobody's scoring consistently. It's just been Siakam. Wow. Siakam at the line here. Free throws, good. And Siakam ties the game at 31 all. Pascal Siakam has been balling this first half. He has 21 points. The rest of the team, 10. This dude is taking over. He might drop 40 today. Doubt it. He'll probably do virtually nothing in the second half because that's just how it works. McConnell shot is good. Pacers re-get the lead. I'm regaining the lead. Now Campaign's trying to dance on McConnell. Payne drives, lobs it to Mitchell Robinson. Easy play right there for the Knicks. And they're going to tie the series. Tie the game up once again. Good Lord. Siakam again with the ball. It just seems like Siakam's the only offensive piece that's doing something. Other than TJ McConnell, who's starting to give them something offensively. It's just been Siakam versus the world right now. He's trying to get it to Nesmith, offensive foul. Nesmith just knocked down. I don't even know what he's doing there. That's a clear offensive foul. Just curious, why do you always have something on your head? A Ravens or Commanders hat or headwear? We never see without a hat or headwear. Well, I just like hats. I'm not gonna lie. I just like hats. Two, I think it's something that started like early on because I wasn't wearing like hats in my earlier videos. But then I started wearing, I think my first look was I was wearing hats and like, I think I was wearing a hat and sunglasses, and that was my look for quite some time. This is just kind of part of the low look. Technically, whenever I make my videos, I always have my hat on and my jersey. Nowadays, I just keep it on. I usually like to have my hat on. It's kind of just the thing. Like, again, I like wearing hats, so it's fine. Ooh! I like wearing hats, so it's fine. But it's kind of just a habit now. Like, anytime I'm ready to go, I'm like, I gotta find my hat. I gotta wear my hat. So yeah, I gotta just wear it. But there's a bunch of live streams or videos where you'll see me not have hats. It's just you would have to actually look for that. I don't even know what videos or what live streams I have where I'm not wearing my hat or whatever. But most of the time I'm usually wearing something. But you know, there's plenty of footage out there on my channel in the archives or something. Maybe even recently where I'm just not wearing my hat. So yeah, I've grown into wearing hats when I go to same thing. I agree with you, Sam. That's just me. Nowadays I usually have something on my head. I'm just used to wearing something. Hats, caps. That's usually what I do. Cat at the free throw line here. Gives the Knicks the lead. 34-33. Second free throw here for Cat. And he hits both free throws. 35-33. And now you've got some of these starters back in. Halliburton's back in. Nembhard's back in. I'm trying to see if... No, he's not. They just brought in Halliburton and Nembhard. No, he's back in. Turner's back in. They brought back Nembhard, Halliburton, and Turner. That shot clock's winding down. And Toppin as well. Toppin just got blocked. Knicks are playing some great defense right now. And here comes McBride for three. He misses. Rebound goes to Cat. Cat pops the three. He puts it in. And the Pacers are going to call timeout. 5-point lead for the Knicks. What NFL matchup is good outside? What NFL match is a good outside division rivals? Chiefs, Bills. That seems to always be an interesting matchup. Every time they match up is always a fun, interesting game. Chiefs, Bills. That's a good matchup. I believe after that loss to the Steelers, you did a live rant where you took off your jersey and hat in anger. That's one I can remember. Which Steelers loss? Last season? Did I do that last season? I wouldn't remember. Did I do that last season? I don't know. It would need to be last season. No, it was probably maybe the season before. I think it was the season before where everybody just dropped all those passes. I wouldn't remember. Commanders, Bears could be a good one with Caleb. We'll see. I can't declare it to be a good one just yet. we have to see more of those games. But in terms of right now, Chiefs Bills is definitely a good one. Um, hmm. Either 2022 or 2023. Chances are it was 2023. It's probably after. It wouldn't be 2022 because it wouldn't be 2022. It'd be 2023. It's probably the game in where we had like seven drop passes, and we lost a game to Kenny Pickett at quarterback. Because like I remember that game, it was like seven drop passes. It was in Pittsburgh. Seven drop passes. Flowers didn't bring his hands. Bateman was in the end zone and dropped the pass right here for a touchdown. And then Aguilar was just awful. He dropped a bomb that would have been a touchdown. No receiver could catch. He couldn't catch a cold that day. Defense was decent, but again, it was Kenny Pickett at quarterback. What would you expect? The Steelers' offense was trash. It was a nasty game. Fourth quarter came. Baltimore had a chance to take the lead because the Steelers fumbled the ball on a return, and then Baltimore got to the goal line, and for some random reason, Lamar decided that was the perfect opportunity to try to force feed the ball to Odell because Odell did virtually nothing that game, and Odell was getting impatient. So Lamar's like, let me force feed the ball to Odell, and he got picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And again, it was a nasty game. We still technically had the lead at that point, but I remember the ending being a situation in which Kyle Pickett. Yeah, it was George Pickens. Kyle Pickett throws a touchdown pass to George Pickens because he throws a deep ball. Pickens was being guarded by Marlon Humphrey, who had just gotten back. I believe that was his first game back from injury. So this was 2023. It was his first game back from injury, and he had to play the Steelers his first game back from injury. This is week 5. So it was his first game back from injury. Humphrey got matched up with Pickens, and Pickens caught the one-on-one ball and then took it the distance. That was a terrible game. So yeah, that's probably the game you're talking about. That's probably the game you're talking about in terms of the game that I was probably ranting and being mad at because I'm pretty sure I was doing that one live. It would definitely be that 2023 game. Cats playing well, 10 points here in the second quarter. 38-33, 7:15 left to go here in the first half. And the Pacers, man, they gotta get their offense going. Other than Siakam, nobody else is doing anything significant. I don't even think Tyrese Halliburton has scored yet. Obi Toppin layup misses. You get to the basket, you get a good look at the layup, and you just can't put it in. Pacers offense once again just disappearing. These are the type of things that's gonna get you beat in the series. And this is why the Knicks, no matter how situations go, they can feel comfortable. Cat is going off right now. 40-33. Cat is going off right now. This is where Halliburton's got to get a bit aggressive. 9-0 run. Halliburton's got to go take something. He's being a bit too passive. Halliburton has to go be aggressive. But this is the thing about the Pacers. Nembhard for 3. He sinks it. Nembhard hitting another 3. Cameron Payne slipped and lost the ball. Tyrese is secretly hanging out with them snow bunnies. That's funny. I think the Chiefs Commies game should be good. I hope it's good. I hope they win. I'm coping trying to be confident the Bills will finally beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, hopefully. Doubt it. I don't think anything's really going to change with either one of these teams. I expect more of the same to happen. Miles Turner drives to the basket and slams it, and just like that, it's a 2-point game. And now the Knicks have to call a timeout because of a defensive collapse right there, which leads to an easy dunk for Miles Turner, and now it's a 2-point game. What's going on, Corey? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't see much of anything changing. I think, again, the Bills, even with the added pieces to their defense, they're not beating the Chiefs in the playoffs. I think it's going to be more of the same. I hope I'm wrong, but again, no one has shown me any reason to think otherwise. I make a lot of my assessment based off of what I see around me, and I'm not going to pretend that what I see around me isn't a lot of the same things. I hope somebody beats the Chiefs, and I hope it's my team that beats the Chiefs, but I'm not sitting here pretending that my team doesn't have a wave of issues. They do, and I don't think much of anything's going to really change in that factor. I hope it does. I'm praying it does, but I'm not going to pretend that I actually believe it's going to happen. I'm not, I'm a fan of my team, but I can't be overly delusional. I gotta hope at least they show me signs this year that things have changed. But the Ravens consistently find ways to choke, and because the Ravens consistently find ways to choke, it's hard for me to sit here and believe that they're good. This is going to be the year where they just get over it. I have to see them get over it before I'm going to sit back and say they're going to get over it. So when I see them do so, that's cool. Um, Same for the Bills. I think the Bills just continue to beat them in the regular season, and they're just going to continue to do that. And then they're going to fail to get it done one way or another in the playoffs because that's the case. Not gonna lie, I wonder why did the NFL decide to put the NFC Championship game rematch in Philly in Week 18, where the Eagles may likely rest their starters because they don't care. I mean, like, well, they don't care. One, they're not really worried or overly concerned about that specific matchup. Because there's more interesting matchups, I guess. Then again, that NFC Championship game was not close; it was a blowout. Two, they like putting divisional games towards the end of the season, and that's what they decided to do there. Same goes for Houston to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. The Houston Texans have a lot of things that they would have to showcase before anyone would feel confident in them being able to beat most of these teams in the playoffs. Like, again, I would like to see one game. Oh, look at this double dribble here by Mikal Bridges. That's going to be a turnover. I would like to see one matchup in which the Texans don't get dominated by the Ravens. That would at least help. I don't know. The Texans last year was just unfortunate. A lot of injuries. If they could stay healthy this year, they could be something special, but we'll have to see. Also, CJ has to have a better year than he did last year. He had a sophomore slump, and that just wasn't a good look. Nembhard gets it to Turner. Turner gets it to Halliburton. 7 seconds on the clock. Halliburton to Turner. Turner, double dribbles. Look at this. Double dribble, double dribble. Both teams making reckless plays. Turnover, turnover. Brunson, one-on-one here. He gets some space. You know that's going... Oh, it didn't go in! Halliburton's going to get the rebound. You think the Ravens will beat my Chiefs? Probably not. I would love them to. I'm tired of the Chiefs-Ravens rivalry looking like the... I'm tired of the Chiefs... Oh, nice three here. Pacers take the lead. I'm tired of the Chiefs-Ravens rivalry looking like the Sixers-Celtics rivalry. Another turnover here. Good defense by Halliburton. Halliburton. Oh, look at this turnover. Just doing too much. Go up for the layup, dude. McBride for three. He misses badly. Mitchell Robinson comes in and just steals the rebound. Hart gets it to McBride. McBride, wide open Mikal Bridges. And the Knicks are going to regain the lead. But yeah, I don't think the Ravens, I mean, I hope they do, but again, I don't, they have to show me that they can. I believe they can. They have the talent to, but they have to show me they can. I'm tired of our rivalry looking like the oh my God, Miles Turner just missed a wide. Dude, I'm tired of our rivalry, if you want to call that, looking like the Sixers-Pacers one. It just looks like that. Another turnover. Both sides are turning the ball over. Here comes Toppin with a slam. This is some disgusting basketball being played reckless. But yeah, I keep saying my same thing, my same statement 15 times over. I'm tired of us being the Sixers and the Chiefs being the Celtics. Because every time we match up, they beat us. So yeah, I would like this to be the year where things change. We have the talent to do it, but we just keep losing to them. So I hope this is the year. But until you show us, nice shot by Brunson, until you show me you can I sit back and say that you can without sounding like a biased Ravens fan? Show me you can. Show me you can. Halliburton for three, no good. Rebound goes to Hart. Well, now someone's got to beat the Eagles or 49ers if they bounce back. We'll see how that goes. What's going on, Cameron? Appreciate you stopping by. Bridges mid-range, no good. Hart gets the rebound, gets it back to Bridges. Bridges pops the three. He kind of rushed that shot, and Nembhard's going to get the rebound. And a foul's going to be called on McBride. Oh, no, they're going to call timeout. Rick Carlisle's going to call timeout. Pacers down by 1, 2:54 left to go in the first half. Not going to answer some of these questions without the game happening. So, yeah, Do I think the Ravens will beat the Chiefs? I hope they do, but they have to show me they can, because in terms of this matchup, we're the Sixers and they're the Celtics. They always beat us, and for once, I'd like to be on the other side of that. We'll see what happens. We might get some production out of DeAndre Hopkins. I hope you can get anything out of him. I mean, all he has to do is be better than Nelson Aguilar. I hope he'll be better than Nelson Aguilar. I don't know. I hope he legitimately would be better than Nelson Aguilar. I would assume he would, but we'll see how that goes. Even if the Chiefs beat the Bills in the regular season, I'd take that if they beat them in January. Buffalo's beating Kansas City. Yeah, good luck with betting on Buffalo beating Kansas City in January. I wouldn't do that. I would not bet on Buffalo in January beating Kansas City. I wouldn't. Hopefully Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix don't have slumps. Caleb hopefully bounces back. We'll see what happens. In your opinion, are the Bird rivalry games good? So you're thinking like Ravens, Cardinals. I don't even know if there's a lot of. How many rivalries would you look at in terms of, okay, Ravens, Cardinals, like Eagles, Falcons? How many of these would you look at that are really specifically great rivalries? I don't think they're necessarily great. I don't think the Ravens and Eagles, I think that one's been interesting. We've usually had close games with the Eagles, so that's a good game. Eagles and Falcons, not much. Eagles and Cardinals, not much. Ravens and Cardinals, kind of half and half in that one. I don't know how much I would look at the Bird rivalries and say Seahawks. Like, also, I guess they can count. Ravens and Seahawks is interesting. I guess Seahawks Cardinals. How has that rivalry looked? How has Seahawks Cardinals look? I don't know. That's a divisional rival right there. How has that rivalry looked? Maybe I think they've had some good games. I think they've had some good games, so I would look at that. But I don't know if it's anything great. But I think they've had some good games. Saquon, Derek, or Gibbs, who do you think will be the number one overall pick in fantasy football in August? Probably Saquon. Probably Saquon. With that offensive line, absolutely. Halliburton, gonna drive. He's got to do something. Halliburton, tough layup. He misses. And Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Halliburton's done virtually nothing offensively this first half. He's made some good passes, though. But in terms of scoring, Halliburton's been virtually non-existent. He's going to be aggressive in the second half. That's just how he plays basketball, and it's a weird aspect. Brunson is just hitting mid-range shot after mid-range shot, and they cannot stop it. 46-43. As far as repeating, all teams failed. Chiefs, Celtics, and men's UConn. I have hope. Well, I mean, the Chiefs didn't win, so I don't think. I mean, are you saying you have hope that the Eagles are gonna fail to repeat? Is that what you're saying, Sam? You have hope that the Eagles are gonna fail to repeat? The only NFL Bird rivalry is Cardinals Seahawks. Yeah, I pretty much look at that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, again, until you show me something different, I can't make assumptions. I always try to not be biased. I would love to come into every year and say the Ravens are going to win, they're going to win this one, they're going to win that, but I'm not biased with my statements. Baltimore has to show me that they can beat Kansas City before I can even talk about them beating Kansas City. Show me you can beat them in the regular season before we can talk about you beating them in the playoffs. You have to beat them. We've beaten them once. We've beaten Mahomes once. I want to repeat that. He's been in the league since 2018. We've beaten Mahomes one time. One time we've beaten Mahomes. So show me you can beat him and that team. Show me that, and then we can have a conversation. I can't say anything about this team beating them if you've only beaten them once. What's there to talk about? And then for the Bills, they always beat them in the regular season, and in the playoffs, they find a way to lose. Last year, they didn't turn the ball over once offensively. Their defense forced a turnover against Mahomes, and the offense capitalized with 7 points, and the Bills still lost the championship game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbled the ball. That's why. Well, that's just the defense making a play. I mean, we lost. We ended up ultimately falling short in the AFC Championship game because Zay Flowers fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line. Defensive players make defensive plays. And Clyde fumbling the ball was not just because he just randomly lost it. That was the play that Odafe Owe made. Odafe Owe took the ball out of Clyde Edwards-Helaire's hands. He stripped that ball and helped us win that game. So, a defensive player making a defensive play, that's just a good defensive play. He caused the turnover. Just like when they caused a turnover on Zay Flowers in the AFC Championship game. Meanwhile, Brunson's just hitting every mid-range shot. It's a 50-47 game. We've got a minute left here in the first half, and Brunson has 17 points, and he's hit 4 mid-range shots. Nesmith loses the ball. It gets knocked out of his hands, though. So it's going to stay with the Pacers. Good defense by Brunson. By the way, it doesn't matter who they put on Brunson. He's just scoring over everybody. Whether it's Nesmith, whether it's Nembhard, he's just scoring. They're going to have to put some bigger bodies on him. They just have to. Siakam with the ball. Siakam tries to drive. Nothing there. He gets it to Nembhard. Nembhard, 8 seconds. Nembhard gets it to Siakam. Siakam's getting doubled. He's going to have to give that ball up. He gets it to Nesmith. Nesmith off the glass. It's good. And it's a 1-point game. 50-49. 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. Brunson with the ball. He's been cooking. They've got Nembhard on him. He's going to get it to Cat. Cat is going to drive on Nesmith. Cat's going to get fouled. No, he doesn't. Rebound goes to Siakam. 25 seconds left here. Siakam with the ball. He has a chance to give the Pacers the lead just before halftime. Here we go. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Siakam's going to drive. Siakam's going to try to step it back. He's going to get doubled. Siakam's got to make a choice. He's going to have to take this shot. Siakam misses the shot. Cat gets the ball back. 3 seconds left. Hart. He loses it, but he's fouled. They're going to call a foul on Halliburton with 1.5 seconds left. That's going to allow him to go to the free throw line. Wow. The most overrated rivalry in the matchup in the history of the NFL is the Saints and Cowboys. They're both trash, just like their fans. I mean, they were good. The Saints haven't been good since Drew Brees has been there. And the Cowboys, one year they're good, the next year they're bad. So it's just up and down. These teams need to ask Jared Goff how they keep beating the Chiefs. I mean, yeah, again, it's not a quarterback thing. It's more so of a team thing. You got to make plays. Again, like the Lions defense made plays against Mahomes and the offense. It's not just I get this idea of just assuming, let's ask this quarterback because the quarterback was the guy on the team when they won. But it's not a Jared Goff specific thing. It's more so the Lions defense and what they did against Mahomes and the Chiefs. Not to mention the game that they lost. Everybody remembers that game was the primary reason as to why everybody sat back and said that Kadarius Toney needed to be cut. Kadarius Toney lost them that game. They don't lose if Kadarius Toney just does the simplest thing as, doing his damn job. Kadarius Toney cost them multiple games in 2023. And then even the other one where he was with the Rams and they won. It was, again, the defense playing like trash that ultimately cost them. That defense gave up 51 points. Mahomes put up 44. They gave up 51. What are you going to do in that situation? So it's not more so saying they need to ask Jared Goff. It's more so what are they doing defensively that's allowing them to be able to have a lot of success against them. And it's not like the Bills haven't beaten them in the regular season. It's just the playoffs. It's the playoffs. Halliburton just launches that to the crowd. And that's going to be halftime here. The New York Knicks, after one half of basketball, have a 3-point lead. They are up 52-49 against the Pacers in what has been a tough game here. We will see how things go in the second half. But after one half of good Lord. After one half of basketball, man, the Knicks and the Pacers, they're just going at it, man. It looks like it's that type of night. It's that type of night and it's that type of matchup, man. This is another game that could potentially go down to the wire. It's another game that could go down to the wire, and we got to be prepared for that, man. We'll see what happens here. Kadarius Toney retired because he sucked. Now he's trying to be a rapper. Good luck to him. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna see you in the second half. I got something to do. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the second half. But we got a really good game here. I really, really hope we get another classic because game one was fantastic. I hope this one is going to be another classic. It's going to come down to the wire. We'll see what happens in the second half. Anyway, I will see you then. Welcome back to the second half of Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals as Siakam hits a three to tie the game. Siakam has been great. He's continuing where he left off in the first half. Pascal Siakam has 26 points. He's been leading all scorers in this game. Amazing performance. Siakam needed to show up. He did. Here's Brunson. Brunson for three. He can't get it. Rebound is fought between Cat and Nembhard, and it's going to go off Nembhard, and it's going to stay with the Knicks. Cat with the ball. He's going to drive. Cat loses the ball. There's a turnover. Siakam's going to push the pace. He's going to get into Nembhard. Nembhard layup. Good. And the Pacers take the lead. 54-52. Bridges with the ball. Bridges gets it to Brunson. Brunson. Nice pass. Oh, turnover here. Siakam gets the ball. But then OG fights for it, and it's going to be a jump ball. Nearly a turnover there. OG got there fast. So we're going to get a jump ball here. Auditing sucks. Sorry, I'm late. I had a blast watching the first game with y'all, so I decided to come back. Appreciate you coming back, man. Appreciate you coming back. Just looked at the halftime stats. Halliburton's only got 2 points. Yeah, he's yeah, he's gonna probably put up like maybe 15. He's going to the game like 15, 16 points. But yeah, they locked him up in the first half. He was not hitting his shots. Brunson with the ball. Trying to get it to Bridges. Bridges drives on Halliburton. Bridges stops on a dime, puts up a shot, and it's good. Knicks tie the game at 54 all. Halliburton's got to get aggressive here and look for his shot. Halliburton trying to dance on Cat. He gets it to Turner. Turner's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line. So we'll see what happens here. Turner's going to get some free throws here. Turner first free throw, he misses. And Turner hits the second one. Gives them the lead. 55-54, 9:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Got plenty of time, though. Cat with the ball. Cat's going to drive. He gets past Turner. Puts it up and one. Siakam's down and Cat's down right now. Hopefully they're okay. Cat hits the and one, makes it a 57-55 game. Yeah, Cat looked hurt, but it seems like he's fine. Turner gets it to Halliburton. Halliburton gonna drive. He he doesn't get a layup. He slams the ball. Halliburton needs that. He's got to get himself going in the second half. Josh Hart, get to the cat to the basket. No good. Rebound goes to Turner. And here comes the Pacers looking to regain the lead here. Tyrese Halliburton open for three. He needs it. He puts it in. 5 straight points for Tyrese Halliburton. And he's starting to get himself going here. 60-57. He's up to 7 points now. Brunson gets blocked. Then Cat gets the rebound. He gets blocked. And he turns the ball over. Great defensive possession here for the Indiana Pacers. They're starting to make some great defensive stops here. Here we go. Nembhard drives. Nembhard gets it back to Siakam. Siakam to Halliburton. Halliburton. One-on-one, against Josh Hart. Siakam. Nesmith now. Nesmith drives. He puts up the layup. It's good. Nesmith scores. 62-57. Indiana. They've gone on a 7-0 run here. They're up by 5. Brunson being guarded by Nesmith. Brunson trying to get some space. Brunson being guarded by Halliburton. He gets it to Bridges. Bridges, mid-range jump shots, good. 3-point game. If the Knicks keep the game close, that's a choke job waiting to happen. In one way, I mean, if the game's close, I wouldn't say it's much of a choke job because it's not like they're leading by double digits. If they got a double-digit lead and blow it, that's a choke job. But if it's a close game, it's just a competitive game. And whoever is more clutch in whoever makes the most plays and the most clutch in the biggest moments, they're going to win the game. Cat gets the rebound and Nesmith's going to get called for the foul. Knicks could have a 17-point lead with 3 minutes left and give away the game. Well, that's the first time that's happened to them this season. Well, not this season. The first time this has happened to them this postseason. Usually, they're the ones that are down 17 and have to make the comeback. Brunson with the ball here. He's going to drive. Brunson, good pass to Bridges. Bridges puts up the mid-range. No good. Rebound goes to Halliburton. Halliburton going to push the pace here a little. Halliburton being guarded by Bridges. He gets it to Siakam. Siakam mismatch against Josh Hart. He gets fouled and one. Siakam's going to the line. 6:59 left to go here in the third quarter. And Siakam continues to take over here in game 2. Timeout here. The Indiana Pacers are going off. I don't have a specific place, but I guess Saudi Arabia. I wouldn't mind going there. But right now, the Pacers are going off. Pacers are going off. Offensive explosion from them. And the Knicks right now got to get themselves recollected because they are starting to make some mistakes. This has been a great series so far. And game 2 has been fun. We'll see how things go. I missed the first half. I got here at halftime. Were both teams playing like they were the other night, back and forth and hot streak? Yeah, it's been pretty much the exact same thing. It's been a back and forth affair between the Knicks and the Pacers. Pacers were up 10 early on in the first quarter. Knicks go on a run to end the quarter and take the lead. Then the Knicks go on a bit of a lead, and then the Pacers go on a run late in the second quarter to bring it close. And then it's just been a back and forth affair. So it's basically similar to Game 1. It's basically similar to Game 1. And it's a back and forth affair. Though Siakam is the primary reason as to why the Pacers are in this game. I think he's got, what, 28 points now? Siakam's got 28 points. Let me check that right now. They better have counted that and won. Yeah, they counted it. So 64-59. He'll shoot a free throw. Pascal Siakam's got 28 points. Siakam's been carrying. Siakam's got 28. Neesmith's got 7. Turner's got 3, Nembhard's got 10, Halliburton's got 7, McConnell with 4, 2 points for Toppin, and then 3 points for Mathurin. So it's really been a Siakam game. He's been dominating tonight. Meanwhile, for the Knicks, it's a balancing attack, but it's still your 2 stars. 17 from Brunson, 15 from Cat, 7 from Bridges, 9 from Anunoby, 2 from Josh Hart, 4 from Mitchell Robinson, 5 from McBride. So it's basically what you expect to see from both sides, though. Like I say, when it comes to the Pacers, on a night-to-night basis, you never know who it's going to be. One night it's Halliburton, another night it's Siakam, another night it's Miles Turner, another night it's a Neesmith game, another night it's a Nembhard game. You never know who's going to have that hot hand for the Pacers. They've got multiple guys that can score. So it becomes very interesting here when it comes to who do you look at as that legit guy you need to focus and lock in on defensively. With the Pacers, there's no one person you lock in on because multiple guys have the capability of scoring consistently. Knicks defense kind of suspect. Half and half. They play more of a physical style. It's not like it's the best defense, but, you know, they do have some good defensive aspects. And a missed free throw here by Siakam. It's going to stay a 6-point game. No, sorry, not 6 point. A 5-point game here. 64-59. 6:50 left to go here in the third quarter. You've got Brunson with the ball. He's going to get it to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Halliburton. Now you get it to OG. OG being guarded by Siakam. Good screen by Cat. And now Turner's on OG. OG's going to step it back for 3. He can't get the 3. Rebound goes to Halliburton. Halliburton coming up the court now. He's going to get it to Siakam. Siakam gets it to the corner. A nice 3-point shot. They can't get it. You miss an open 3 there. Cat gets the rebound. Here comes Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Halliburton. Bridges gets it to Brunson. Brunson got 2 defenders on him. Now they're going to back it up 1-on-1. Oh, good pass by Brunson to OG, who cut perfectly and gets the layup. 64-61. I want to go to Japan if I got past my fear of flying. Dude, if I went to Japan, I'm probably not coming back. I would just live there and learn Japanese. I've been on the record saying this. If I went to Japan, I probably just wouldn't come back. That would just be it for me. I would just live there. I've seen Halliburton and Turner only had 2 points in each quarter. That's kind of shocked me, expecting a big quarter from Halliburton. He's got 5 points here, so you expect him to do a little bit more. He's got 5 points in the third quarter. He's probably going to get himself going a little bit more here. Halliburton pops the 3. Speaking of Halliburton, can't hit the 3 there, though. Rebound goes to Bridges. Pacers are the definition of team ball, in my opinion. Yep. Anunoby for 3. Towns couldn't get the rebound. It goes to Toppin, and Toppin gets to the Halliburton. Halliburton gets to the Nembhard. Nembhard gonna drive. Nembhard pops the mid-range, and he puts it in. Nembhard hits the shot. 66-61. Josh Hart with the ball here. 5.5 left to go here in the third quarter. He's going to get it to Brunson. Brunson going to get it to OG, who's open in the corner for 3. And OG Anunoby splashes the 3. OG Anunoby hits the 3. 66-64. OG getting himself going a little bit more here in this quarter. Halliburton steps it back. 3. He puts it in. Tyrese Halliburton hits a 3 here. 69-64. Halliburton with 8 points in this quarter. He's starting to get going. They need more of that from him. Brunson puts up a shot. No good. Rebound goes to Hart. Hart gets the Cat. Cat for 3. He splashes it. The teams are going back and forth with these 3-point shots. 69-67. Turner with the ball now. He gets it to Halliburton. Halliburton at the top of the key here. Halliburton being guarded by Cat. Halliburton's probably going to step this back for three. Look, he set it up too. He's going to step this back. There it is. Oh, he couldn't get control of it though. 4 seconds left. He splits the double team. He's going to get fouled. He's going to the line. Halliburton gets the contact. He's going to the free throw line to shoot free throws. Cat cannot believe he got called for the foul there. He's just shaking his head. He can't believe it. Halliburton hits the first free throw, 70-67. They're going to bring Mitchell Robinson in. They're going to go sit Cat down. We got one hell of a game here, man. This is a good series. Knicks got to find a way to win this game, though. Miles Turner's going to go sit down. 70-67 here. 4:18 left to go in the third quarter. Halliburton, he misses the second free throw. And Bridges gets the rebound. Here comes Brunson. He's at the three-point line. He's going to pop the three. Brunson splashes the three. He ties the game at 70 all with 4:01 left to go. And Rick Carlisle's going to call a timeout here for the Pacers. We're tied at 70 all. Last person Knicks would want to put on the free throw line is Halliburton. True. Excuse me. I'm so glad this series is living up to the hype. I really liked this series. I really did. I really thought, yep, this is the series that could definitely do something special. Excuse me. Like I'm sorry, but the Thunder Timberwolves series is just not competitive enough. The Thunder just look like the better team. If the Knicks could go the distance, by all means, we would be loving it. We would be loving it. OKC has done OKC. Oh, you're saying Minnesota's done? Oh, you say OKC's done won that series? Yeah, we'll see. Probably. Yeah, the Timberwolves just don't look like they can hang. That's my thing. I'm sorry, they look like they can hang. They just don't look like they can go the distance. If you can't go the distance against the Thunder, you've got no shot. Hoping for the best, though, but we'll see what happens. We're all tied up at 70 apiece with 3:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Halliburton gets the ball. Whoa. Halliburton's hurt. Or I think he may have bumped knees. They sense that. Toppin has to throw up a three. He doesn't get it. Neesmith gets the rebound. He brings it out to TJ McConnell. McConnell, mid-range. He puts it in. TJ McConnell with that mid-range jump shot is dangerous. Brunson with the ball. Being guarded by Neesmith. Brunson trying to drive on Neesmith. A lot of contact there. Now he's switched on McConnell. They got to get that. He's going to take advantage of that matchup. McConnell cannot guard Brunson. Brunson, that's an easy look. Easy. Like, dude, the second Brunson gets a mismatch, it's over. What is TJ McConnell going to do against Brunson defensively? Come on, bro. That was easy money. Brunson ties the game up there. Toppin misses the layup. Oh, my God. OG Toppin right now. Just not making these. He's just not finishing at the rim. Oh, you had an easy look, but good defense by Halliburton to deflect the pass because it would have been an easy layup for Brunson. And then here's a turnover. And then the ball is saved. And here comes Josh Hart with an easy layup. 72-72. And here comes Toppin. He puts the layup in. Look how fast it is for the Pacers. And now it's tied up at 74 apiece. Now here's Brunson for three. He can't get it. And Mitchell Robinson's going to get fouled. It's a back and forth affair here. Saw Kyle Hamilton's Korean descent. Does that mean he'll be presenting South? Yes. Yes, it does. If he wants to. He absolutely will be doing so. You could choose to play for your country or not. That's the thing. You know, NBA players, not everybody that played on an Olympic team is from America. You can choose to play wherever you want to play. If you want to represent America, you can represent America. If you want to represent your home country or your country of birth, you can. It's up to you. Bridges for three. He puts it in. Mikal Bridges finally doing something. Wow! Mikal Bridges hits a three and gives the Knicks a 3-point lead. McConnell, layup, good. TJ McConnell is such a pest, and he just finds ways to get to the basket. His mid-range jump shot is always consistent, and he finds ways to just sneak to the basket for these layups. Brunson with the ball. Brunson being guarded by Siakam. He gets it to Bridges. Bridges, mid-range jump shot. Bridges misses the jump shot. Here comes McConnell. McConnell pushing at pace. McConnell looking. Siakam, slam! And the Pacers regain the lead. 4 quick points for the Pacers. A back and forth affair here at Madison Square Garden. 1:20 left to go in the third quarter. Siakam's got 30. And a timeout's going to be called here by the Knicks. 1:18 left to go. Tom Thibodeau's not happy with the fast break defense here. They're not getting back in time, and the Pacers are taking advantage of it. Guys have got to be faster in getting back on defense because the Pacers, they will go quick. Excuse me. 78-77. Brunson with the ball. Brunson drives. Brunson puts up a shot. Brunson puts it in. You're not stopping Brunson. Once he gets to the, if he gets to the rim, he's finishing. If he gets that mid-range look, he's finishing. Oh my goodness. Choking again. Get the pace of the Pacers is just fast, man. Right off the bat, they get down the court again, and this time they get a foul. Now they're getting free throws. The Knicks just have their hands full with this group, man. Missed free throw here. Second free throw coming up here. This will be the tie of the game. And he makes it. Tie game at 79 all. 57 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Brunson drives, misses the shot. Rebound Siakam. Here comes TJ McConnell just pushing the pace. McConnell drives. He gets it to the corner. Not there. Nesmith. Nesmith gets it to Siakam. Siakam, oh, he's got space. Gets the defender up in here and makes the basket. And one here for Siakam. He's taking over in game 2. He's going to the line for the three-point play. He had Brunson on him. That's a mismatch. He's got to take it. Then he got Mitchell Robinson up in the air and finished the layup. Siakam's got 32 points. He might go for 40 tonight. He might legitimately go for 40 tonight. Have I ever had a pet? Yeah, I've had a pet fish. I've had 2 pet fishes. Siakam for the free throw. He misses the free throw. It stays a 2-point game here. 23 seconds left. Brunson with the ball. Brunson being guarded by Nembhard. They're constantly switching between Nembhard and Nesmith to constantly guard Brunson. 12 seconds left. He's got to make a move, and a foul is going to be called. Nembhard gets called for the foul. Did they have a foul to give? They had a foul to give. Cat's coming in. This will be the final possession here of the third quarter. And Nesmith's coming back in the game for this possession here because you're going to bring Cat in. You got to bring a little bit more size. You don't have, well, probably should have brought in Miles Turner then. Brunson with the ball. Gets it. 8 seconds left. He's got to drive. Brunson spins. Makes a fake. Puts the shot up and it's good. Beautiful move here by Brunson. 1 second left. Nesmith throws up a shot, and he almost makes the 3. Wow. We're tied at 81 after 3 quarters of basketball. We are tied at 81 all. This is setting up to be yet another exciting fourth quarter matchup here in the Garden. We are tied at 81 all heading into the fourth quarter. Pacers have a 1-0 lead. Knicks trying to tie the series up. 12 minutes decides the game. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Welcome to the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's on the line here for the Knicks. They can't afford to go down 0-2. I'll never forget that time I had a pet fish as a kid. He passed within 2 months. Man, I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. I was young too, and I had that exact same situation, bro. Here's the start of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Bridges can't hit. TJ McConnell hits 83-81. Cat gets fouled. He's going to the line. Cat at the free throw line. I have. I've visited. I've gone there on vacation. Wall tied up at 83 apiece. A foul was called here. Cat gets called for a foul. McConnell with the ball here. McConnell gets doubled. Oh, look, Miles Turner's open at the paint. And he got the foul. So Miles Turner is going to the free throw line. He got the slam and one. That's a bad foul by Mitchell Robinson. He cannot make that type of foul here. Given the circumstances, he can't make that type of foul. And it's a three-point play that's been executed. Pacers up by 3, 86-83. 10:50 left to go here in the game. 10:50 left to go in the game. Not the fourth quarter, in the game. Bridges misses the layup. The ball goes off the hands of Nesmith, and it's going to stay with the Knicks. Hopefully this gives Turner some momentum to get some more points out there. That puts him at what, 5 on the night? Miles Turner 8. He's at 8. Brunson on the bench right now, getting as much rest as he possibly can. $10:34 left to go. 88-85 right now. That's just a bad turnover right there. All right, we'll give it a minute. I was waiting for it. McConnell. Shepard for a three. Oh, what a three. 91-85, timeout. New York. Pacers up by 6. The team around Siakam has to step up more in this fourth quarter. Yeah. Getting a three from Shepard right there is beautiful. Guys stepping up here making some plays. 6-point game, 9:57 left to go. Go to Sierra Leone. That's what I would recommend. Go to Sierra Leone. You can go to Sierra Leone. You can go to Nigeria. You can go to Ghana. You can go to Kenya. Oh, wait. Let me go use that real quick. Yeah, they gotta get the starters out here now. They gotta get the starters out here now. Every time they put the bench out there, they just perform like this. You gotta get Brunson back in. You gotta get Brunson back in now. Dang, it's so up and down with this. It's been better recently too. Not bothering me the whole day. That's a good thing. You gotta get the starters out. You gotta get Brunson and the other guys out here, man. Once something like this starts happening, you gotta immediately bring out the other guys. Indiana has not missed a shot in the fourth quarter yet. This is going to be such a tough game for the Knicks, man. This fourth quarter is going to take everything. Brunson's still not out there yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know he needs rest, but in a game like this, you still got Cat out there with Bridges and well, Cat and Bridges are pretty much the only other starters out there. Cat, tough shot off the glass. Can't do nothing with that. You bounce it out the Payne. The shot clock's still going, bro. He's got to put it up. Payne launches a terrible shot. I think he forgot that did not hit the rim. That was a terrible shot. He didn't realize it didn't hit the rim. Pacers at this point, you gotta go. Pacers have a chance to extend this lead. They can really do some serious damage. All right, they're gonna get OG out there now. McConnell trying to dance on Bridges. Siakam for 3, and he's putting it in. Wow, the Pacers are up by 9 right now. You gotta go. No, you gotta get him out there. You gotta go get him out there right now. Foul is called. Bridges gonna drive. Bridges mid range. He puts it in. 94-87. The Knicks right now need production offensively. They need some serious production offensively, but most importantly, they've got to make these stops. You cannot give easy looks. They've got to tighten up. They have to. Neesmith turns the ball over. Here's your chance to take over. Bridges to OG. OG to Brunson. Brunson back to Bridges. Bridges for 3. He can't hit it. Rebound goes to Nembhard. You needed that 3 from Brunson. McConnell. He's left open for 3. He's going to take it. Nobody was guarding TJ McConnell, but he misses the 3. Brunson gets it out to Bridges. Bridges layup. Good. It's a 5-point game with 8 minutes left. Knicks are fighting back. 94-89. Timeout, Rick Carlisle. Pacers got to call time. It's a 5-point game. Back-to-back baskets here. I used to live on the street called Carly here in Indiana. That's an interesting name for a street. Time to start bringing out the brooms. Not yet. Knicks are still fighting. They've got time. All right. 94-89. Let's go. 7:55 left to go. Halliburton back in. Here we go. Halliburton with the ball. Get to the top end. Halliburton being guarded by Mitchell Robinson. He's got to take advantage of this. Halliburton's going to drive. He's got a lane for a layup. He gets blocked. Mitchell Robinson blocks him. But Robinson hurt himself coming down. So Mitchell Robinson, he's a little hurt. He's limping right now. He's limping right now, but he did get the block. Good defense by Mitchell Robinson, but he might have tweaked something because he's limping. Got to get him out the game. He's limping right now. He's trying to walk it off. We'll see if he's going to be okay. He's trying to walk it off right now. Neesmith pops the three. Neesmith puts in the three. 97-89. 7.5 left to go. Neesmith making some plays here. Here we go. Brunson gets it to OG. OG Anunoby for three. He can't hit. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. He brings it out. Bridges gets it to a wide open Brunson. Brunson for three. He puts it in. 97-92. 7:07 left to go here in the game. It's a 5-point game. It's a back and forth affair. Knicks trying to stay alive. Pacers trying to put them out of their misery. Nembhard. Tough layup. But they're going to say it's a foul that's on the ground. They're going to say it's a foul that's on the ground. Wow. Halliburton with the ball. 7 minutes left to go. 5-point game. You're looking. Halliburton. Mid-range. He can't hit. There was a hold, but they didn't call a foul. Brunson's coming up the court. 5-point game. They're trying. Brunson, get to the Bridges. Bridges, he's going to get a look. Bridges goes to the basket. Bridges off the glass. He makes it. It's a 3-point game. 97-94. 6.5 left to go here in game 2. Mikal Bridges with 18 points. He's come alive. Halliburton gets to the top and gets to the Neesmith. Neesmith gets to the Turner. Turner gets fouled. He's going to the line to try to make this a 5-point game. Oh, we got a basketball game here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a real basketball game here, ladies and gentlemen. They got to look to get Siakam back in the game at some point. Turner misses the first free throw. $98-94, 6:20 left to go. 4-point game. We got a back and forth affair here, man. This game is close. And a foul's going to be called here on Neesmith. Brunson driving. Brunson mid-range. Brunson can't hit the shot. 98-94. Nembhard with the ball. He's going to drive. He's going to get it to Turner. Turner, layup. No good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back in. It's a 6-point lead here for the Pacers. 5:40 left. Plenty of time left. It's a back and forth affair. It's very close. You don't have to be overthinking it. You don't have to get, panicked if you're the Knicks. You've got plenty of time left here. Just play your game. Look at this. OG Anunoby gets it to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson gets fouled. He was out there. He got fouled. So he's going to have to go to the free throw line. That's great. That's a fantastic foul there by Nembhard because he doesn't give up an open dunk to Mitchell Robinson. He fouls the hell out of him to make sure he doesn't make the dunk. And now he's got to go take 2 free throws. That is perfect. That is perfect. If you are the Pacers and you're going to foul Mitchell Robinson, you'll foul him to stop him from scoring. You stopped him from getting a dunk right there. Perfect situation if you are the Pacers. $5:24 left to go. Knicks down by 6. They're fighting for their lives here. Mitchell Robinson's got to make some free throws. He misses the first. 5:24 left. Siakam's coming back in the game. He hits one. Mitchell Robinson hits one here. $5:17 left to go. Halliburton trying to dance on Brunson. Gets it to Siakam. Siakam back to Halliburton. Halliburton being guarded by Mitchell Robinson. He could take this matchup if he wants. Halliburton trying to dance on Robinson. 4 seconds left. Halliburton loses the ball. He's got to put it up. Halliburton for 3. In and out. Oh, he almost made that. Rebound Brunson. The Knicks catch a break. Halliburton nearly made the deep 3. Here comes Bridges. Bridges is going to drive. Bridges takes the shot, and he puts it in. Mikal Bridges has got 20 points, and it's a 3-point game. Mikal Bridges coming alive in the 4th quarter when his team needs him most. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton gets to the Nesmith. Nesmith back to Halliburton. Halliburton's got to get something going. Things are going downhill quick, and he's got to get in the rhythm. Halliburton to Turner. Turner for 3. He puts it in. Miles Turner hits the 3. 103-97. 4:20 left. 6-point lead. Brunson being guarded by Nesmith. Brunson. He's going to spin. He's going to drive. He gets fouled. And he's going to go to the line. He's going to go to the line. 4:06 left to go. First free throw is made here for Brunson. Second free throw, good. It's a 4-point game, 104-99. 4 minutes left to go. Here we go. If there's any time for Tyrese to get it going, now is the time. Tyrese for 3. Halliburton hits the 3. 106-99. It's about that time for Halliburton to get himself going offensively. They need him to. Bridges. Get to the Brunson. There's a real fear right now with 4 minutes left. Brunson gets it to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson tries to dunk it. What is he thinking? That is not his game. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton trying to put a dagger in them. Halliburton gets it to Nembhard. Nembhard to Nesmith. Nesmith pops the 3. He can't hit it. Siakam with the rebound. Puts the shot back in. Foul is called, but it's going to be on the ground. So it's going to stay a 7-point game here. But I'm telling you, man, the Knicks right now just look gassed. They can't stick with these guys for a 7-game series. I'm telling you this right now. They don't have the energy to stick with them through a 7-game series. This is serious. This is really serious. They look gassed. They really looked gassed right now. Oh, they don't have any fouls to give. So that's a free throws here. Siakam hits the first one. And he hits both. And now they're about to play a hack and Mitch. That is crazy. Robinson, this is why you play Hacker Robinson. That's a missed free throw. That's why you play Hacker Robinson. 3:21 left. The Knicks are in serious trouble. I don't know what they can do to win at this point. Because I don't know if they can keep up with these guys. Can they keep the pace that the Pacers run is incredibly fast. It's incredibly fast. Can they keep up with that pace? 108, 100, man. This is where you gotta get Mitchell Robinson out the game as quickly as possible. Nemhard with the ball. He gets it to Siakam. Siakam gonna drive. Siakam mid-range. He doesn't make it. This is your chance. 3 minutes left. You've got to take advantage of this. They've got to look to get Mitchell Robinson out the game. I'm not gonna lie. Mitchell Robinson with the ball. You get it back to Brunson. Brunson fakes the three, sidesteps, puts up the three. Brunson can't hit it. OG misses. Rebound goes to Halliburton. Halliburton gets to Siakam on a fast break. Siakam puts in the layup. It's good. 10-point game. 2:44 left to go. Nobody's there. This is terrible, man. The Knicks fans look stunned. Siakam's got 39. Everybody's stunned here. Brunson with the ball. The Knicks look done. They don't have that type of cake. I mean, they've done it before, but I don't know if they can do it here. They're running out of time. And they look dismembered. They don't know what they're doing right now. They look gone. They look gone. They're shell-shocked right now. They are shell-shocked right now. They are shell-shocked right now. And you can tell. You can tell. They are shell-shocked right now. Sacramento needed a big, but I'm sure they regret giving up Hallie looking back. I mean, you have to choose between De'Aaron Fox and Halliburton. At that time, De'Aaron Fox was technically the the better player. So you went with the better player at the time and just lived with the result. They need some stops. It's an 8-point game. It's possible, but you need some stops, man. They need some stops real quick. Here we go. Halliburton to Siakam. Siakam's looking to close this out. He's going to pop the mid-range. In and out. This is your chance if you're the Knicks. Oh, they don't get the ball. They don't get the ball. 2 minutes left. The Pacers can run this clock down now. Here we go. Halliburton. He's going to take the three. Is this the dagger? He airballed that one. He airballed the hell out of that one. You could tell he's actively trying to put in the dagger. $1:45 left to go. They need to hit a three here. Brunson for three. Puts it in. They've got life. 5-point game. They've got life. The Knicks have life. Can they pull off the comeback here? Can they do what the Pacers did to them in game one? Or can the Pacers find a way to close this out? The ball is in Halliburton's hands. These are the moments where he shines best. You know he loves these moments. He's going to go for it. Halliburton to the corner. Turner fakes the three. He puts it up open. He can't hit. He can't hit. Bridges gets the rebound. They can make this a 3 or a 2-point game. 1:15 left. Here comes Brunson. Brunson being guarded heavily by Nesmith. Contact was there, but no foul was called. Brunson, top shot. Brunson puts it in. It's a 3-point game. 106 left. 110-107. 3-point game. Timeout, Indiana. It's a back and forth affair. We could be going to OT. Jalen Brunson, clutch player of the year, hitting back-to-back clutch shots when his team needs it with the game on the line. Oh my goodness. Could we be seeing another overtime performance? We may be seeing another overtime. 3-point game. Alexa. 106 left to go in this game. Here we go. A minute left to go in this game. It's a 3-point game. The Knicks have a chance to try to send this to OT. Can they do it? Halliburton could look to try to finish this. They put pressure on him. Neesmith, tough shot. No good! But the Pacers get the ball back. Another possession. Excuse me, my God. I almost choked. Another possession. Another possession. Here we go. 42 seconds left. If they can hit here, they've got a shot. Here we go with the dagger. In and out. The Knicks got the ball. 34 seconds left. 3-point game. The Knicks have a chance to tie the game here. Can Brunson do it again? Clutch player of the year. He needs a look. He's got Neesmith all over him. A lot of contact. He needs a screen. Here we go. 20 seconds left. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson. Oh, he's got a wide open Josh Hart. Who makes it? Now you got to play the free throw game. You got to play the free throw game. They turned the ball over. Oh my God, the Pacers turned the ball over. Oh, but a foul's called. I think the foul was called. Brunson, okay, yeah, the foul was called. So, Neesmith gets to go to the line for 2 free throws. If Brunson didn't foul him, they would have the ball with a chance to win. So now you're in a situation where Neesmith has to hit both free throws to at least make this a 3-point game. Here we go. Neesmith is about to take his first and second free throws of the game here. If we go to OT in both games, that's crazy. 110, 109. Neesmith has to hit both. He's got to be careful here. He makes the first one calmly. If you're the Pacers, you're probably going to foul. You can't give up a 3, especially with Brunson. You got to foul him. Pacers find themselves in the exact same situations the Knicks were in Game 1, trying to close it out at the free throw line. Neesmith's got to make both. If he misses this second one, it's a 2-point game. He makes them both. They're not going to call a timeout. They're going to push the pace. The Pacers have a choice whether or not to foul. 10 seconds left. Brunson, deep 3. He can't hit it. Turner gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Miles Turner gets to go to the free throw line here to try to win this game. Brunson was afraid that they were going to try to foul him. He took a deep 3. He saw a lane. He just couldn't hit it. And they didn't have Mitchell Robinson in the game, so they didn't have the size for an offensive rebound. And Miles Turner can go to the free throw line and put this game on ice and give the Pacers a 2-0 series lead here. Here we go. Can Turner do it? He's got to hit at least one of these free throws. There's 4 seconds left. Miles Turner makes the first free throw. It bounces in. 4-point lead. Knicks fans are stunned. They can't believe this. They're about to be down 0-2, losing both games at home. This is insanity. I don't know if the Knicks can win this series with the way they're playing right now. They're exhausted. They can't keep up with the pace of the Pacers. The Pacers play so fast offensively that it's bothering the Knicks. The Knicks can play at a fast pace, but not as fast as the Pacers. And for 48 minutes, the Knicks can't do that. They're wearing themselves thin. Turner hit both. You got to call timeout at this point. So what you got to do now is you've got to hit a 3, and you've got to play the free throw game and hope for the best. This is a heartbreaking loss for Knicks fans. They know it's over. Look at their faces. They know it's over. This is a wrap. I would agree. Excuse me. This series isn't over. But damn, it's it's feeling very dangerous. It's not over, but it's feeling very dangerous. Cat was on the bench way too long. They're trying to figure things out, man, because you've got to figure out this exact amount of rhythm in terms of who you're gonna keep out there. Because you gotta be able to keep them out here a certain amount, man. Here we go. 4 seconds left. You're gonna get one last chance. We're trying to make it three and hope for the best. You get it to Brunson. Brunson for three. He misses. That's a brick. And that's going to be it. The Indiana Pacers go into Madison Square Garden and they go 2-0. Teams that have led the conference finals up 2-0 have a 76-6 record all time. Siakam with a brilliant performance today. He is the guy that ultimately carried this team to this victory, but in the second half, a lot of guys showed up. You needed Tyrese Halliburton to show up, and he did. He had 2 points in the first half. He scored 12 in the second half. 12 points from Nembhard, 16 from Miles Turner. Miles Turner showing up in the second half was vital. Hit some good shots, hit an open three in the corner. Good on him. Nesmith with 12, 39 from Siakam. This is another tough game. 36 from Brunson. Wasn't enough. 20 from Mikal Bridges and Karl-Anthony Towns. Wasn't enough. 16 from OG Anunoby. Wasn't enough. What do you do if you're the New York Knicks? Because they cannot play at this pace for 48 minutes. Pacers, Thunder's booking. Thunder would probably win though, but I would I would bet if the Pacers you would ball with you would ball. You're a Pacers fan, that's why. You would ball your eyes out if they win. I get it, because you're a Pacers fan. That's what earlier. Pacers fans finna go nuts. Knicks in trouble. Knicks are in trouble, but let me tell you this right now. Series isn't over. Series isn't over. Pacers have to go defend home court. The Knicks have been great on the road. We saw what they did to the Boston Celtics. They went into the Garden and went 2-0. They could go on the road and tie this series up. Series is far from over. Pacers got to go handle business in Indiana now. So we'll see what happens. All they did was steal the first 2 home games, which, by the way, is incredibly impressive to steal both home games. That sets you up to try to close this out potentially in your home court. But it's not over yet. We may be coming back to Madison Square Garden for a Game 5 and potentially a Game 6. You've got to handle business at home. We'll see how the Knicks respond. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. I picked the Pacers to win, but Knicks suck. I picked the Pacers to win in 7. I'm happy. But the Knicks suck in late game execution in the series. You see it going to 7. I initially had Pacers in 7. I'm not giving up that idea that this could go 7 because the Knicks have played superb on the road. So we'll see what the Knicks do in games 3 and 4. But I had the Pacers winning the series. I'm not surprised. I made my predictions. I said Pacers Thunder in the NBA final. And the Thunder are going to beat the Pacers. The worst possible scenario for the Pacers. If they win, this will be a great underdog story. If they win the championship. But everything the Pacers do, the Thunder do as well. The Pacers can play at a fast pace for 48 minutes. The Thunder can play at a fast pace for 48 minutes. With all those young guys, cool. Everything the Pacers can do with multiple guys scoring, the Thunder can do that the same way. So everything the Pacers can do offensively and defensively, the Thunder can do. But they're a better defensive team. And that's going to be the difference maker in some of these games. If the Pacers want to play fast pace for 48 minutes with those young legs OKC has and the fact that they can play fast pace as well, it doesn't matter. You want to slow the game down, they'll slow it down with Shea. You want to play fast pace, that's cool. We can have Shea, we got Shea, we got J-Dub, we got Chet. We got guys that can play fast pace. And in terms of defense, the Thunder are the best defensive team in the league right now. They are a historically great defense. So if the Pacers and the Thunder match up in the finals, the Thunder are going to win that series. I don't know how many games, but the Thunder will win the series. Because anything the Pacers can do, the Thunder can match. And they're a better defensive team, so they can handle some of these runs. It would be crazy if we see that happen. But the series is not over yet. The Knicks will have a chance to tie this series up if they can go on the road and steal both games. But we will see what happens. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that was game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Pacers just went on the road and won both road games. They are up 2-0 in this series, heading back to Indiana, and they have a chance to sweep the Knicks and head to the NBA Finals. We will see what happens here. But that is all I got for you guys. Can't wait to see how this series progresses. We might not even get a game 5. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end it here. It's going to be crazy in the Fieldhouse Sunday. Yes, it is. Pacers haven't played a defense like OKC. Nobody has since the 04 Pistons. Yeah, Pacers are going to have a tough time with OKC, but they do have a shot to still win that if they can get to the finals. We'll see what happens, though. But yeah, I have OKC winning the chip, so we'll see how things are going to go with that. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Tune into the live stream. And